What's up, everybody? How we doing tonight? Break 671. This is 2 cases of Leaf Metal. It is a jumbo case. It is a hobby case. 8 boxes in the jumbo. 12 boxes in the hobby. Let's rip. Get these boxes open. This is 2025. Beautiful. Eight boxes of jumbo. There's 4. There's 8. We will start with the hobby boxes and finish with the jumbos. Alright, there's 6. There's 6 more is 12. Box number 1. They're all hobby boxes. They are jumbo hobbies and they are hobbies. Leaf doesn't make regular boxes. All their boxes are hobby boxes. So if they're jumbo hobbies, they're just different. It's a different setup. Like the hobby here, you get 4 autos, 2 base parallels, and 1 exclusive auto. In your jumbos, you're going to get 8 autos, 4 parallels, 1 exclusive auto, and 1 slabbed up proof. Yep. So let's rip. I'm hoping Leaf made it easy for us. And they didn't. Alright, this is going to be a long break. Here we go. Alright, I need my sweat card. Here we go. You know what? There we go. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome anytime. Here we go. I will not top load the base cards. I will only top load the numbers and the autos. Here we go. Byron Brown. That one is Byron Brown 149 out of 149. Blake Shapen. 141 out of 149. The base cards will get done after the break. Hakeem Williams is our first auto. Hakeem Williams, that is 4 out of 15. Keegan Croucher, that is 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 on the Keegan Croucher. Philip Bell on the red. Philip Bell, that is 10 out of 15. Graham Mertz, draft bound. That one is a 1 of 1 Graham Mertz. And our first duel of the day, which will get randomized, Caden Duran, Caleb Johnson. That one is 24 out of 25. That'll be randomized after the break. Alright. Give me a second, make sure I have my randomizer all set up here. I think we're going to need a few tonight. Alright, we nephew set up. We're ready to go. Let's keep going. All right, here we go. Box 2. Box 2. I like it so much better when Leaf sends them already pre-top loaded, you know? Makes our life easy. All right, here we go. First base card, Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly on the base card, 2 out of 25. Chiron Drones. 5 out of 10. Our first auto, Jackson Taylor. We have a 1-of-1 printing plate coming next. 4 out of 10, Jackson Taylor. How about T.J. Finley on the printing plate? 1-of-1 printing plate, black. T.J. Finley. Brady Edmonds on the blue ice. 6 out of 8. We got Furzel Shepard. 8 out of 10. And how about Dylan Gabriel? Cleveland Browns quarterback Dylan Gabriel. And that is 4 out of 25. 4 out of 25. It's a nice printing plate of T.J. Finley. Box number 3. Raheem Sanders, 4 out of 10. Ryan Wingo, 67 of 149 on your base. We got Dylan Jones. That is 8 out of 12. On the State Pride of Kansas, Lawrence Arnold. 1 out of 3. Jurian Dickey, 6 out of 12. Oh, that's nice. Next in line, Jordan Davison. 9 out of 15. And Bryce Underwood, 9 out of 15. Urban Myers, Bernie Kosar, Ozzie Newsome, Travion, Johnny Manziel, Trevor Jackson. Okay, Hall of Famer. How you been, buddy? I've been very well. That's to 3. That's to 12. Nice, nice, brother. Nice, nice. All right. Box number 4. Base card, Caden Salter. Caden Salter, 42 of 149. Andy Reid on the red. I think somebody asked for Andy Reid. 25 of 25 on the Andy Reid. We got some State Pride of Trey D's Green. Trey D's Green. State Pride. 3 out of 15. 3 out of 15. Zach Katz. Zach Katz. That is 1 out of 5. Next in line, Cameron Edge. Cameron Edge. That is 4 out of 10. We got next in line, is that Peyton Thorne? I think that's Peyton Thorne. It is Peyton Thorne, 2 out of 8. And then Will Howard, draft bound. Will Howard, draft bound. There you go, Bop. You asked, there it is. Will Howard, 14 out of 15. There you go. Say his name, right? Say my name, say my name. 2 out of 8. $15. One out of 5. That is Bop's card. What you do is you need to get into the break auction. Our auctions are in our store. We have breaks 3 days a week on this channel. And so, yeah. So, Con, you just have to get into our breaks. Okay, bud? Box number 5. Box number 5. Base card, Elijah Haven. 1 out of 149. Dylan Jones on the base card. 1 out of 149. Our first auto goes to the state of California. No, it doesn't. It goes to the Jalvian Thomas spot. Jalvian Thomas on the State Pride. 11 out of 15. Next in line, Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown next in line. 3 out of 5. JT Lindsay. JT Lindsay. 1 of 1 on the gold cracked ice. Gold ice. Thurman, Justin Thurman on the So Money. So Money, 7 out of 12. And Chris Henry Jr. Chris Henry Jr., that is 6 out of 12. 6 out of 12. Box number 6. Box number 6. These are beautiful cards this year. They did a great job. They really went out of their way this year and really upgraded. We got a base card of Will Howard. Will Howard for Bop. 31 out of 149 on the base. Samuel Brown on the base. That is 13 out of 149. We got Derek Blanche Jr. Derek Blanche Jr. 4 out of 8. There's Keenan Allen from the NFL Bears. Keenan Allen. Chargers and Bears. 4 out of 20. 4 out of 20. Jaden O'Neal. Jaden O'Neal on the prep school. 14 out of 15. Wow. On the black speckles. This one is called Lunarity. Lunarity. That is Hines Ward. That's got to be a 101. No, it's 9 out of 10 on the Hines Ward. And Matthew Golden from Texas. 4 out of 7. That is a sick Hines Ward. Yes, it is, Bob. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 8. All right. Do you have Hines Ward also, Bob? Nice. Eight. All right, box number 7. Yeah, Bob's doing pretty good. Should have grabbed Keenan Allen too. We got Ryan Williams on the base. Ryan Williams, 29 of 49. Jake Retzlaff on the base, 35 of 49. Our first auto is Caleb Johnson. Caleb Johnson on the purple ice, 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5. On the draft bound, Caleb Johnson. Oh, sorry, that was Caleb Jackson. My apologies. Caleb Jackson, because that's Caleb Johnson right there. Caleb Johnson, draft bound, 3 out of 5. Kendrick Law is so money purple. So money purple, 4 out of 10. Next in line, Mark Gronowski. Mark Gronowski, 7 out of 10. And prep school signing Calvin Russell. Calvin Russell, 22 of 25. 22 of 25. All right, this is box number 8. Box number 8. Box number 8 of the first case, which is our hobby box case. Our jumbo hobby box case is next. Harlem Berry on the base card. Harlem Berry, 7 out of 10. Malik Washington. 9 out of 149. Our first auto is a nice one. Oscar Delp, tight end, Georgia. 9 out of 12. Billy Edwards on the Cracked Ice Portrait. That is 4 out of 10. Mabry Mature, 1 out of 5. Helaman Kasuga, 2 out of 12. And our next randomizer will be Elijah Haven, Brady Edmonds, and Malachi Ziegler. And that one is 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 on the randomizer. Two out of 12. Box number 9. You have all 3, Dasso? Sweet, that saves me from randomizing it. I will verify it real quick first. Give me 30 seconds here. That's Dasso-5819. Dasso-5819. Let's see. Dasso, you have Elijah Haven. You have Brady Hart. You have Malachi Ziegler. There's Brady Edmonds. And Malachi Ziegler. Mr. Dasso, you get this card right there to 5. Very nice. That is awesome, buddy. Congratulations. Thank you for not making me work hard. I'm just kidding. I didn't care, but that's great, man. That makes it so much easier. All right, our base cards. Bryce Underwood, 40 out of 49. TJ Latif, 74 out of 149. Let me get my mouse out of the way again since I was using it. All right. Our State Pride of Arizona. That is Michael Tollefson. 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4 on the Tollefson. Nick Anderson. Mr. Anderson. 1 out of 15. 1 out of 15. Daniel Mielke. Prep school signing. 2 out of 12. Next in line, Tawi Walker. 2 out of 15. And Faison Brandon. Faison Brandon. That is 5 out of 8. 5 out of 8 on the Faison Brandon. Box number 10. Box number 10. Josh Hoover. Josh Hoover, 38 out of 149. How about that? Beautiful. That's probably the best player on the Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey. Him and Micah Parsons. 7 out of 49 on the base. Oh, there's a nice one. Akili Smith Jr. Akili Smith Jr. 11 out of 15. Andrew Armstrong on the portrait. 1 of 1, Andrew Armstrong. Oh, that is Jaquez Petaway. Jaquez Petaway. That is also a So Money 1 of 1. Colin Hurley. Colin Hurley on the Armed Forces Cracked Ice. 1 out of 10. And how about on the portrait? Sam Levitt, red. Sam Levitt, 6 out of 10. We had 2 1-of-1s in that box. Very nice. Box number 11. They made some really good inserts in this year's product. Garrett Nussmeier on the base, 132 of 149. Luke McCaffrey. Somebody asked me for Luke McCaffrey earlier. There is a base card of Luke McCaffrey, 16 out of 25. Our first auto is Frank Gore. Frank Gore, Hall of Famer for the Niners, 5 out of 10. Next in line, Amari Huggins Bruce. Amari Huggins Bruce, that is 9 out of 12. Tretch Kikahuna. Tretch Kikahuna, 5 out of 15. Arkansas State Pride, Madden Iamaleava. Madden Iamaleava, 11 out of 12 on the State Pride. And our next triple auto, Chris Henry, Calvin Russell, and Jerome Miles. That is 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2. If somebody tells me they have all 3 of those, I'm going to really go crazy. Luke, I am your father. Yes. All right. We got one box to go out of the hobby box case. Jumbos are next after this last hobby box. We got 8 jumbos to do. 8 jumbos, which will be next. Let me grab some more top loaders. All right. We should be set. Let's go. Box number 12. Box number 12. Then we have 8 jumbo boxes. We got a 1-of-1 printing plate. 1-of-1 printing plate on the base. So we will top load that one because it's a 1-of-1. And that is Tyler Cherry on the magenta 1-of-1 printing plate. Tyler Cherry. Tyler, I lost my cherry. On the other base, we got Noah Fafetta. Noah Fafetta, 5 out of 49. Our first auto goes to State Pride of Texas, Baron Sorrell. Baron Sorrell, 3 out of 8 on the Baron Sorrell. Somebody take this Hall of Famer, Andre Reed. Andre Reed, 3 out of 7. Raheem Sanders is so money. Raheem Sanders is so money, 1 out of 5. Draft bound Dylan Sampson. Draft bound Dylan Sampson, 12 out of 15. And DJ Lagway is also so money. DJ Lagway, 4 out of 7. These cards are really nice this year. They did such a good job. Who's a Heisman hopeful? DJ Lagway? Lagway? Alright guys, that was the hobby boxes. Now we're doing the jumbo boxes. Hobby jumbos right here. 14 cards inside of these boxes. 8 autographs. 1 parallel, 1 jumbo exclusive autograph, and 1 slab. The jumbo is new, I believe, because I've never seen the jumbos before. So let's see how this comes out. Okay, there's nothing in the box. Nope, it's empty. I do need my sweat card to go on top of the slab. Alright. Now the slabs are 1-of-1 printing plate, like print proofs. So, alright, here's our base cards. We got 4. We got Chris Carter, 19 of 25. How about Joey Burrow, 115 out of 149. Matt Zollers, 12 out of 149. And Brady Edmond, 6 out of 25. Our autos. Jake Brenningstool. 7 out of 7. Next in line, James Simon, James Simon, 2 out of 5. Devin Carter, 5 out of 5. Caden Robinson, 2 out of 15. Caden Dixon Wyatt, 3 out of 15. State Pride, Kendrick Law, 2 out of 10. Next in line, Matt Zollers. Next in line, 3 out of 4. That's Brady Hart. And that is a Brady Hart, 1 of 1. And how about this dual auto? Mike Singletary, William the Refrigerator Perry. 11 out of 20. If somebody has that duel, let me know. That's pretty cool, Dangle. That is really cool. Two out of 10. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that was 9 autos. Okay. I don't understand what the maybe it means jumbo being the jumbo boxes exclusive extra auto. That's what it's got to mean. Okay. I was like expecting like a jumbo card in here. 7 out of 7. All right. 5 out of 5. And our encased card. I don't know if they're autos this year. They may be. I know they are print proofs. I know they are proofs. See? No back. They are proofs. They are autos. And this person is So Money. So Money proof of. How about Luke McCaffrey? Luke McCaffrey on the So Money. Who asked me for Luke? Who asked me for the father? Luke, I am your father. There you go, dang. It's a 1 of 1, sir. 1 of 1. All of these print proofs are 1 of 1s. Because it's just an encased proof, not like a card, but it is a 1 of 1. All right, box number 2. 2 of 8 coming. Nice, bro. You should get in some of my football breaks then, man, more often, because I tell you, I pull Luke McCaffrey all the damn time. It's like everybody always talks about how they pull Ben Sinnott for Washington instead of Jaden Daniels. Me, I pull Luke McCaffrey all the time. All right, let's see. We got 1, 2. Let's just do this. Raheem Sanders on the base. 1 out of 25. Drew Brees. 27 out of 49. Devin Dampier. 108 out of 149. And Ulysses Bentley, the 4th. 149 out of 149. Our first base card. Our first auto, Omarion Miller. Omarion Miller, 4 out of 4. Roman Wilson. That's nice. Pittsburgh Steelers. Roman Wilson, 2 out of 3. Caden Durham. Caden Durham, 15 out of 15. Tyler Cherry. Tyler Cherry on the Armed Forces, 6 out of 10. There's TJ Finley on the Armed Forces. TJ Finley, 5 out of 5. Gerard Pringle. Gerard Pringle is so money. 1 out of 2. Ferzel Shepard is so money. 11 out of 12. Cam Coleman. Cam Coleman, he is 6 out of 10. And on the draft bound, Trevion Henderson. Trevion Henderson. And Mr. Trevion Henderson is 7 out of 15. 7 out of 15. That TJ Finley's sick. I like the color of the card. And our encased card is Jaden O'Neal. Jaden O'Neal, 1 of 1 on the Mojo Fire. 1 of 1, press proof, pre-production proof. 1 of 1. Box number 3. Base cards. Terry Bradshaw, 138 out of 149. Elijah Badger. Elijah Badger, 15 out of 49. Jabri Barber. Jabri Barber, 1 out of 149. Dylan Jones, I think that's his third base card we pulled. 18 out of 149. Our first auto, Armed Forces. Armed Forces, that is Jackson Arnold. Jackson Arnold on the Armed Forces, 7 out of 10. Nice hit for the Jackson Arnold spot. Next in line, Camario Taylor. Camario Taylor, 3 out of 15. Malachi Ziegler. Malachi Ziegler, 5 out of 5. Grant Gray. Grant Gray, 4 out of 15. Ricky Collins. That looks like a 1 of 1. Ricky Collins, 1 of 1. Graham Mertz on the Draft bound. Graham Mertz, 3 out of 5. Arkansas State Pride, Jaden Wilson. Jaden Wilson, 9 out of 12. Darian Mensah. Darian Mensah, 8 out of 25. And our last one, Ryan, excuse me guys, Ryan Williams, So Money. Yeah, Graham Mertz. That is 22 out of 25. And our encased card, 1 of 1, Mojo Black of Jaden Blue. Jaden Blue on the Mojo Black. Production proof. Congratulations to Jaden Blue Spots. Jaden Blue. Alright, box number, what, 3? No, number 4 already. Holy moly. I'd love to see one. I got one. I have one of my own, Brandon Aubrey auto. Mine is numbered, I think, 1 out of 4 or 1 out of 5. It's in my PC. I like Brandon Aubrey. All right, first base card, Antoine Hill. 1 out of, oh, grab 2. 33 of 149. Drew Allar. That's 1 out of 7. Marcel Reed. 2 out of 149. Zion Chris. 3 out of 149. Landon Holly. Our first auto, 2 out of 15. Next in line, Jeremiah McClellan. 3 out of 8. 3 out of 8. Athan Kalamanis. 13 out of 15. Next in line, Antoine Hill Jr. 15 out of 15. Andrew Marsh. 2 out of 7. Dylan Risk on the Armed Forces. 3 out of 4. Montori Foster Jr. 11 out of 20. Calvin Russell on the prep school signings. 7 out of 12. And we have a dual auto of Ryan Puglisi and Nate Frazier. Ryan Puglisi and Nate Frazier. That'll be randomed at the end. All right. And our 1/1 pre-production plate. Encased pre-production plate 1/1 of Aaron Anderson on the State Pride. Aaron Anderson, State Pride 1/1. All right, box number 5. Red, white, stage prode. 12 players, 2 hits so far. Let's get some luck in these final boxes. All right, Chris. Faison Brandon. Faison Brandon. 3 out of 10. Ryan Williams. 109 out of 149. Jake Retzlaff. 97 of 149. Jalen Henderson. 56 of 149. Your first auto is a next in line of Austin Simmons. Austin Simmons, next in line. 6 out of 15. 6 out of 15. Jordan Tyson, so money. Jordan Tyson is so money. 3 of 3. Next in line, Devin Dampier. Devin Dampier, 9 out of 10. Draft bound, Daniel Jackson. Daniel Jackson, draft bound, 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Lawrence Arnold. Lawrence Arnold on the black, 3 of 3. Jurian Dickey. Jurian Dickey. That is on the Hyper Mojo. 3 out of 3. Jordan Davison. Jordan Davison. 3 out of 10. We got Armed Forces, Washington's quarterback, DeMond Williams Jr. This kid is really going to be good. I liked him. And our last card of this box number 5, draft bound, Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders, 1 of 1, draft bound. I don't know, Chris Lord. I do not know. We will recap after this, my friend. I do not remember. Shedeur Sanders, 1 of 1, draft bound. Congratulations to the Shedeur Sanders spot. Probably not, because it's Leaf and it's not licensed. That Shedeur Sanders is probably not 5,000. I would probably, I mean, if I was guessing, Probably somewhere in the about $400 to $500 range. I don't remember a Cam Coleman. It could have been, but we'll recap at the end, and we'll all see together. I just don't remember right off the top of my head, bud. Been so many cards. Yeah, about $500. Yeah, dang, you're right, Carlo. That's what I say. And this is really nice. Our encased 1/1 card is Blake Corum. Blake Corum, running back for the Rams, in his Rams uniform, guys. That's really cool. On the So Money Blake Corum. On the pre-production proof 1/1. Bradley, you got the Cam Ward? Or the Blake Corum? Oh, you mean about the doing a recap at the end? All right, cool. This is box number 6, you guys. Box number 6 of 8. If you're counting for the total break, this is actually box number 18. 18 out of 20. Nice. We're starting off with our base card, Teddy Bruschi. Teddy Bruschi, 3 out of 7. He's a University of Arizona graduate. Brandon Aubrey, second base card of Brandon Aubrey, 19/149. Graham Mertz on the base card. Graham Mertz, 79 of 149. And Malik Washington. Malik Washington, 71 of 149. All right, our first auto. First auto is Jordan Baugh. Jordan Baugh, 5 out of 15. On the Armed Forces, Colin Hurley. Colin Hurley, 5 out of 5. Draft bound, there's Elijah Badger. Elijah Badger again. This one is 1 of 7. Jordan Faison. Jordan Faison, 1 out of 4. 1 out of 4. Armed Forces of Jaden O'Neal. Jaden O'Neal, 4 out of 5. Next in line, Robert Lewis. Robert Lewis, 11 out of 15. How about Chad Ocho Cinco Johnson? Chad Johnson, 6 out of 15. Ryan Wingo. Ryan Wingo, 1 out of 5. And our state pride of Georgia, Gunnar Stockton. Gunnar Stockton on the State Pride Black, 1 of 2. 1 of 2. How do you think this kid's going to do at Georgia? Yeah, there's 9 autos per box. So, lots of autos, lots of autos. It's like Oprah Winfrey boxes. You get an auto, and you get an auto, and you get an auto. Yeah, he did do good in the bowl game. You're right. I like that kid. I'm just kind of excited to finally have a quarterback at UCLA since we got Nico. I'm a UCLA fan, and we've sucked so many years now. Can we finally get back on the winning track with Nico Iamaleava? 5 out of 15. So, all right, our encased Matthew Golden is so money. If you were buying these in the store, I want to say they're like $300 a box. Chris Lord. Matthew Golden is so money, guys, on the 1-of-1 pre-production proof. This is box number 7 of 8. 7 of 8. You know, we still haven't pulled a chalk it up. We have not pulled a chalk it up out of any of our boxes. That is the one insert I have not seen. Alright, base card, Jim Kelly. First base card is Jim Kelly, 17 of 25. We got Miller Moss. There we go, 7 of 7. Chiron Drones. 31 of 149. Cade Klubnik. That is a 1 of 1 base card of Cade Klubnik. We got State Pride of Minnesota, Max Brosmer. Max Brosmer on the State Pride of Minnesota, 7 out of 8. Derek Zamet. Just don't say his name too fast, because otherwise it sounds like something else. Damn it. But this is a 1 of 1 Derek Zamet. 1 of 1. Tate Reynolds, 4 out of 12. Can't believe his parents named him Tate. Tyree Walker, 6 out of 10. Ty Hawkins on the Armed Forces. 1 of 1 Ty Hawkins. C.J. Daniels, 2 out of 15. Next in line, there's Mr. Kevin K.C. Concepcion. 10 out of 15. There's Ryder Lyons on the prep school signings. 6 out of 7. And the last card of box number 7 is Tetaroa McMillan. Who drafted this kid? I can't remember, guys. Help me out. Where did he end up? Because that's a 1 of 1. 1 of 1 McMillan. 3 1 of 1s in this box. Very nice box. I know he went in the first round. I just can't remember to who. And if he didn't go first round, it was early second round. But I thought he went in the first round. Bop, you got Max Brosmer. Nice. And our next one is a Pulsar Galaxy. Armed Forces of Tommy Mellott. Tommy Mellott. Nice, bro. I like him. I think he's going to be a good quarterback. And our final box. Our final box is going to make me open up more top loaders just for you guys. I thought I had enough. I had a lot of top loaders. I thought I had enough for you this break. Holy mackerel. I'm going to come up one box short. One box short. All right. Fanatics top loaders. They're actually really nice, guys. If you guys have a chance to buy some Fanatics top loaders, they're really, really nice top loaders. And I don't even work for them, but I'll advertise for them a little bit. Guys, the last encased card is going to be sick. The last encased card is pretty sick. Here we go, guys. Your number one pick in the draft, Cam Ward. And it's a 1/1 base Cam Ward. DJ Uiagalelei. 71/149. Tyron Tracy. 9/25. And Cam Davis. 90/149. 90/149. Let's get this 1/1 Cam Ward put away. All right, our first of the last 9 autos. I think we have 9 left, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 9. Well, 10 actually, because the 1/1 printing plate or pre-production proof is auto. So last 10 autos of the break. Next in line, Amari Hudgens Bruce. Amari Hudgens, that's 5/5. State Pride of Florida, Tramel Jones Jr. Tramel Jones Jr., 7/15. Tramel Jones Jr. or Tramel Jones Jr. Next in line at Colorado is Juju Lewis. Next in line at Colorado with prime time, Juju Lewis, 2/15. 2/15. Penny Boone. 6/8. Johnny Manziel. Somebody asked me for Johnny Manziel right out the gate. Who asked for Johnny Manziel? I don't know, but I thought somebody asked for him right away. Had to wait till the last box. 2/15 on the Johnny Manziel. Luther Burton on the Molten. Luther Burton, 4/10 on the Molten. Dylan Sampson. 2/10. We got 2 autos in my hands left. One is the Pride of Arizona, Sam Levitt. And our last auto, 11/15 on the Levitt. Our last auto in my hands is Molten Drew Brees. Hall of Fame quarterback, 10/10, Drew Brees. All right. Couple more here. And then we'll do our final one of one encased pre-production proof autograph. And I think this is going to make somebody quite happy. And then we will do our randomizer. Our pre-production proof. Draft bound pre-production proof, one of one of the number one pick in the draft, Cameron Ward, number one pick in the draft, one of one, Pulsar Silver on the draft bound. Congrats to the Cam Ward spot. So while I am setting up the randomizer, I will make an announcement. This is for everybody out there in the break. If you get skunked in the break, please do not request your shipping back. We cannot do that. We have to send you something in the mail. We have football skunk packs that we put together to send to people. So please do not request your shipping back, because we can't do that. We will send you something in the mail. Alright, let me set up this let me set up these randoms real quick. I think we got what, 4? Yep. And last one. I'm setting it up now. All right. Let me get this camera switched over to on OBS for YouTube. I'm going to get the camera switched over right now. And then eBay, I will bring you over. All right. YouTube should be switched over now. It should be coming. eBay, you're coming with me over to the randomizer. All right. Here we go, guys. We're rolling the dice. It's a 10. We're going 10 times on each one of these. This is Ryan Puglisi and Nate Frazier. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 times. 10 times. Ryan Puglisi gets that card. Next up, Chris Henry, Calvin Russell, Jerome Miles. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 times. That's going to Chris Henry's spot. Chris Henry. Caleb Jackson, Caden Durham. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 times. 10 times Caden Durham. And our last one, I saved the best for last. Chicago Bears Hall of Fame legends. Mike Singletary, William the Refrigerator Perry. 10 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last time 10. That is going to the William the Refrigerator Perry spot. There we go. Bring this one back over here. Put that back there. Scoot you in just a little for the recap. We got to put YouTube back on the camera. All right, so this went to Ryan Puglisi spot. Then William Perry spot. This went to the Chris Henry spot. And that went to the Caden Durham spot. Here we go, recap time. To 25. Darian Mensah, Ryan Williams, Calvin Russell, Dylan Gabriel. To 20. Montorie Foster and Keenan Allen. To 15. Tretch Kikahuna, Akili Smith, Nick Anderson, Tyway Walker, Jaden O'Neal, Javion Thomas, Trey Dees Green, Will Howard, Jordan Davidson, Bryce Underwood, Hakeem Williams, Phillip Bell, Trammell Jones, Juju Lewis, Johnny Manziel, Sam Levitt, CJ Daniels, that is KC Concepcion, Jaden Bow, Robert Lewis, Chad Johnson, Austin Simmons, Landon Holly, Ethan Kalakamakis, Manis, Antoine Hill Jr., that is Hamario Taylor, Grant Gray, Caden Durham, Travion Henderson, Caden Robinson, Caden Dixon Wyatt, and Dylan Sampson. To 15, Tate Reynolds, Calvin Russell, Jaden Wilson, Ferzel Shepard, Amari Huggins Brose, Madden Iamaileva, Daniel Mielke, Oscar Delp, Helman Kasuga, Justin Thurman, Chris Henry Jr., Dylan Jones, Jurian Dickey. To 12, Luther Burden, Dylan Sampson, Drew Brees, Tyree Walker, that is Devin Dampier, Daniel Jackson, Jordan Davison, Jackson Arnold, Tyler Cherry, Cam Coleman. We got Kendrick Law, Frank Gore, Colin Hurley, Sam Levette, Billy Edwards, Kendrick Law, Mark Gronowski, Heinz Ward, Cameron Edge, Jackson Taylor, Ferzel Shepard. To 8, Penny Boone, Max Brosmer, Demond Williams, Jeremiah McClellan, Baron Sorrell, Faison Brandon, Derek Blanche Jr., Paython Thorne, Brady Edmonds. To 7, Ryder Lyons, Elijah Badger, Andrew Marsh, Jake Brenningstool, Andre Reed, DJ Lagway, Matthew Golden. to 6. Oh, excuse me, to 5. To 5. There were none to 6. We got Amari Huggins Bruce, Colin Hurley, Jaden O'Neal, Ryan Wingo, Malachi Ziegler, Graham Mertz, TJ Finley, Devin Carter. That is James Simon, Raheem Sanders, Mabry Matur, Caleb Jackson, Caleb Johnson. That is Jalen Brown, Zach Katz, Keegan Crocher. And then this is these 3 guys which went to, I believe, who said they had these 3? Bop or Dang Carlo. Somebody had all these 3. And I checked it and I verified it. All right. Armed Forces, Dylan. These are to 4. Dylan Risk, Omari Miller. That is Matt Zollers. And Michael Tollefson. These are the 3. Jordan Faison, Jordan Tyson, Lawrence Arnold, Jurion Dickey, Roman Wilson, and Lawrence Arnold. To 2 on the black, we have Gunnar Stockton and So Money of Gerard Pringle. Our 1 of 1s. The base 1 of 1s, Cameron Ward, Cade Klubnik, Tyler Cherry on the magenta printing plate, Derek Zammit on the first auto, Ty Hawkins, Tetaroa McMillan, Ricky Collins, Brady Hart, Andrew Armstrong, Jaquez Petaway, JT Lindsay, TJ Finley on the black auto printing plate. Graham Mertz on the draft bound 1 of 1. And our hit of the break, draft bound 1 of 1 auto of Shadur Sanders. Congratulations to everybody in the break. Hope you guys had a good time. That was a fun break. And we'll catch you guys next time. Have a great night, guys. Peace.